Ladies and gentlemen, the fights are moving thick and fast on this beautiful night of boxing. Battle of the Ages 3. Brought to you by The Last Boxing Promotions. We'd like to thank all those that have supported this event and supported The Last Boxing Promotions and supports the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control. We thank you all. Moving on to the next bout of the evening. This one, a national super featherweight contest. In time for the boxers to make their ring walk. Bringing out first to make its ring walk is the boxer to fight out of the blue corner. Please make welcome Akanji Moruf. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, first off, let's introduce the judges that will score in this bout at the bell. Judge number 1 is Sheyi George. Judge number 2, Constance Chinagoram. And judge number 3, Shegun Adesonya. The referee for the bout is Tayo Olaifa. And now let's introduce the boxers. First off, fighting out of the blue corner. Fighting out of the Last Boxing Promotions table. Ladies and gentlemen, he weighs 56.5 kilograms coming into this fight. And he has a fighting record of 4 fights, 3 wins and 1 draw. And 2 of his wins coming by way of knockouts. Give it up for Akanji Moruf. And his opponent fighting out of the red corner in green shiny trunks. It comes in weighing 56.3 kilograms with a record of 19 fights, 6 wins, 13 losses. 3 of his 6 wins coming by way of knockouts. He is the former national and West African title challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Fatai. Praise Nurudeen. Referee or life out with his instructions to the boxers now.
Good evening, guys. I'm Tayo Olaifa, the ref for this fight. I want you guys to keep it clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and whatever I say, you guys must obey. Good luck. Touch gloves.
This bout is for 8 rounds.
Good luck.
Indeed, stubborn and strong-chinned. Right word to use for this durable boxer, Fatai Nurudeen. It's called the Prince. The last fight I saw him was against Nigerian's very own Taiwo Eshekbabaji. In fact, that bout was crazy, and I never expected that this man could box that good. But he did well, and he's still boxing. And right here, fighting against Akanji Moruf, known as Obaswaga. Another good boxer, Obaswaga, but he needs to really, he's not been able to exert himself and assert himself in the ring as much as you would expect him, especially when you carry an alias like Obaswaga. One would expect him to really assert and show and a very dominant boxer. Really seen that here. He's got some fights that he has given.
I was off since. Yeah, I switched it off, sorry. Okay. But who's on? We was definitely looking forward to a great fight. It's the fourth bout of the night, and it's definitely between two boxers that have got very experiences. You know, Moruf, Akanji, relatively experienced. But when you talk about the one they call the Prince, Nurudeen Fatai, massively experienced, may not have been lucky with the results from the judges in the past bouts, but he's a very durable boxer. I call him a stubborn one, and also a very strong chin boxer as well.
Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're just joining us, we are the Large Boxing Promotions start the Battle of the Ages, and we are live here at the Indoor Sports Hall of the National Stadium, Surrey, Lagos, Nigeria. Don't forget, this bout is sanctioned by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control, and we are still standing by. Obaswaga on the white trunks and yellow trims, fighting from the stable of the Last Boxing Promotion, and the Prince on green trunks, doing battle with Moruf Akanji, alias Obaswaga.
Yeah, the Prince has got green trunks with some shimmerings of gold in it. You know, whenever the trunks move about, you see a bit of gold in it.
Shining,
yeah, shining gold stuff in it. Yeah, but for the other man, pretty much wearing the national colors of Nigeria, white trunks with some green, tappings on the sides, and does look nice. But let's see whether he can actually get the job done.
All right, yeah. It's all about the results, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who gets the results in this bout. It is
very cautious round, I must say, and it's come to an end. The very first round of this national super featherweight challenge fight. It's 8 rounds of boxing right here at the Indoor Sports Hall of the National Stadium in Surulere, Lagos. The vuvuzelas are blaring again, but we don't really know who they are blaring it for, but they are blaring it, and they're showing that they are enjoying the best of boxing, brought to you by the Lads Boxing Promotions.
They're indeed blowing the vuvuzelas for Nigerian boxing and say, yeah, Nigerian boxing is on top of this game, and we are doing the very best of what we can do. At the end of the first round, we are moving on to the second round, ladies and gentlemen.
Seconds out, round 2.
Round 2 is on the way. National Super Featherweight Challenge between Akanji Moruf and Fatai, the Prince Nurudeen. Both boxers are cautiously watching each other before they throw their punches. As you can see, the Prince moving on him on a low body shot, trying to hold his man.
Akanji showing some good stuff there, but like we said, he's not going to get rid of Prince Nurudeen easily, and he gets in some nice jabs in there. Nurudeen himself very quick with his jabs as well. He can be very smooth and quick about it, and he's already coming for his opponent immediately.
He looks like a hunter going for a hunting game. The way he moves his head and everything. Moruf Akanji should be careful of the Prince, who is more like a hunter on this fight tonight.
Good head movement. Oh, big jabs there coming from Moruf Akanji. And that's exactly what you need to dish out there to be able to keep Prince Fatai at bay. You need to keep those jabs up. If you don't, he will always come at you. He's a very strong and durable boxer.
Very strong. A good jab.
Oh,
good one
massive stuff coming from Moruf Akanji there.
Good jabs. The referee, the center man, Tayo Olaifa, is watching keenly on both boxers to see how they're faring on the ring. An experienced referee also in the game of boxing in Nigeria. A good jab coming from Obaswaga. As we can see, both boxers are actually taking their time to step into each other, as boxing is a game of caution, or else you can get rocked by any punch come from anywhere. A good one again, come from Baswaga. Oh, he's fighting from the lads boxing promotion, from the stables of the lads boxing promotion. He's indeed a homeboy here.
Yeah, a homeboy fighting on his home ground, if you want to put it that way.
Sure.
Judging from the fact that his stable is actually the promoters of this boxing night.
And it's the end of the second round, ladies and gentlemen. Very careful boxing, no explosives, no firepower, but these boxers are very, very cautious, as they know that they still have about 5 rounds to go in this bout. That's the replay there. Obaswaga taking on his man, the Prince. As you can see, the good jabs coming from Obaswaga, who wants to stop his man, but the Prince is a stubborn, hard nut to crack.
Yeah.
I've seen him against so many boxers. He's indeed a durable boxer. We are moving on to the round of 3 tonight.
Third round of 8-round contest right here at the Indoor Sports Hall of the National Stadium in Surulere, Lagos. It's Fatai Prince who gets caught with a nice left jab coming from the young Akanji Moruf, aka Obaswaga.
Indeed.
Nice jabs again. Akanji Moruf trying to find an inroad. Also, the Prince himself also tries to find an inroad into Akanji Moruf, who has been the more energetic and the more mobile between the two of them. And I think so far so good. If you ask me, I think Obaswaga has taken the first 2 rounds that we have seen so far.
Oh yes, indeed. Obaswaga has taken the first 2 rounds, and the Prince, I'm sure the Prince has some things in his sleeves, up his sleeves rather.
My problem, which is why the Prince has a few losses under his belt, is the fact that he's not really been able to show that he has what it takes to take out a boxer. And yeah, he will give you so much hard work to do. It's a hard nut to crack, but he doesn't seem to have the final, finishing to always, finish off a boxer. He rocks boxers every now and then, but is he able to finish them off? That's where the problem is, and that's the big question.
Oh yes, indeed a big question from the Prince. I think he's a very strong boxer who can go all the way, even to the round of 12 or 13. But the point is, are you able to stop a boxer while you're fighting? That's what stands you out.
Can you finish off a boxer if the boxer is struggling?
Yes.
You see that the boxer is actually out of breath, doesn't have any strength anymore. Can you do that to finish up the boxer?
Yes.
Those are the questions that some of the other boxers have asked this man, Fatai Prince Lion Nwoye, Fatai Nurudeen, but he has not been able to pull it off.
Yes, the Prince is doing well. I think he's trying to get himself.
And
a good one come from Obaswaga.
That could have been a devastating one.
Could have been.
Obaswaga set him up with that left jab and was hoping to finally connect with a hard right. But Nurudeen, as quick as he is, spotted danger and was able to wriggle his way out of that one. But one thing you cannot take away from him is the fact that he's got a fantastically strong chin and a strong jaw. He will always, he almost got staggered there, but he tries to put some swagger into it. I thought he was caught, and a lot of people in this hall know that he was caught with that.
Well, because of his way of boxing, he's very strong and stubborn. He still keeps standing.
It was a confidence thing that he tried to do there.
Oh, yeah.
Showmanship. He was definitely caught with that jab.
It was.
Obaswaga. But Obaswaga got a bit cautious after he saw his reaction at the end of it all.
He was a bit slow. He would have gone for the kill, but he waited and he got the Prince dancing. And ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this round. A very beautiful round. Both boxers showing their boxing skills. And indeed, the fans are getting excited. Lagos, Nigeria is getting excited. The boxing world is getting excited. This is the boxing. This is Nigeria. My name is Jente Money, and I'm hanging out with Nira Adesanya, the legendary commentator of Nigerian boxing.
And it's quite popular in the Nigerian professional boxing circle, talking about Fatai, Prince, Nurudeen. Massive combinations there coming from Obaswaga. And he keeps going forward.
Good body shot,
he catches Nurudeen Fatai. And some fantastic body punches. He is definitely taking the wind out of the sail of Prince Nurudeen Fatai.
I think, I'm talking about Obaswaga, I think he has improved a lot from his last bout.
Absolutely. Yes. I have to agree with you on that.
Improved a lot.
And it can only get better for him.
Yes, please.
Those combinations were crazy. That's my problem with Prince Nurudeen. He will not win fights this way. He's durable. He throws punches every now and then, especially more jabs. But you can't see any of his punches block the opponent.
A good one there coming from the Prince. At least we are seeing some 1 or 2 punches come from the Prince now. A good jab, but Obaswaga is actually doing some damage with his jabs to the Prince.
The Prince should stop the jabs. It's not that he should stop the jabs, but I think he needs to go a lot more. There was a bit of a clash there. A rabbit punch to the head of the Prince. The Prince has got some very quick jabs, but he needs to do a lot more of that. When you put those jabs in, you need to follow up with a fantastic hook. But he's not doing that. And then, and you can see, Obaswaga rocked up Prince Fatai there once again. And he catches him again with another beautiful combination.
Very beautiful combination come from Obaswaga, who has really improved in his boxing skills from the last bout I watched him.
And he's getting better and better. Absolutely fantastic. The fans are loving this.
Indeed, the fans are loving this.
He's one of those boxers who's getting better as the round keeps progressing, and it's really a good sign for him.
Yes, that's how boxing by Obaswaga, showing some good boxing skills there. Rocking the Prince one more time, but the Prince is still standing. It shows how strong he is. Obaswaga is doing some damage, doing some good body work on the Prince, making sure he's keeping this man at bay. Another powerful left hook coming from Moruf Akanji, aka Obaswaga, is indeed showing some swagger, leaves your style on the ring of boxing tonight. Both boxers.
And it's clear. Obaswaga is controlling this. He is the real Oba. And he's got the swagger as well. He is dominating, dictating the pace, doing everything he wants to do. And this is exactly why I have issues with Prince Fatai. You shouldn't allow your opponents to try and dominate your fight, dictate the pace for you. And you can see now, he's not doing so much. I'm expected to see a lot more. But he keeps throwing those jabs. But how much effectiveness do those jabs have? You can't really say.
Don't forget the Prince can spring up some surprises.
But my problem with him is I have not really seen him knock down an opponent, let alone knock out an opponent.
Well,
look at that again, coming from Obaswaga. It looks like whenever he wants to pick Prince Fatai, he will get him.
Yes, he does that.
And you have to give him kudos. He's conserving his energy. He knows when to come out explosive for Moruf. And Moruf is saying, can you stand in the ring with me? Let's have this fight. You know, every time he lands a big one, oh, the Prince will use the ropes as his rescue moment. And then, of course, we just saw one happen a few minutes ago where he actually got caught. And, you know, I just had to bounce back. I just hope he gets his calculations right.
Right, yes.
Because if he's a bit far away from the ropes, he could find himself on the canvas. Obaswaga taunting him, wanting to go for the kill. But he's just trying to, you know, put Prince Fatai in a position where he can catch him. But Prince Fatai also, you know, shimmering back, you know, doing some shadowing as well.
I think he's under pressure to deliver.
He doesn't look like he's under pressure to me.
That's Obaswaga.
Well, no. Obaswaga is controlling this bout. He has his bout under his belt. And you can see him again. Lovely combination again. Lands it with a final uppercut there. And he's definitely in control. I'm giving him this 6th round once again. So all the 6 rounds so far so good. From the commentary angle, from my angle in the commentary, I think he has taken it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. He has really done a good job in the rounds. He has really done a good job. Both boxers have really done a good job. Really, really, really good job. Obaswaga has actually taken the rounds. Like we said earlier on, unless the unthinkable happens, I think Obaswaga in this day. We're moving on to the 7th round. Let's go back to the replay. Let's see a good jab coming from Obaswaga, who rocks his man, the Prince. And Obaswaga, they're doing justice. All the body movement, the headshot and everything shows that, wow, this one rocks the man to the ring. The crowd got excited, and I also got excited. I'm looking forward to the 7th round, and let's see what's going to happen. Seventh round of this bout.
And yeah, things have really quietened, but Obaswaga really showing that he has really matured in boxing. Maybe not at the level of contesting for many of the major titles at this point in time. He could go for the national, but to be honest, he has really grown in leaps and bounds, and he still has a long way to go. But I love the fact that he's fighting a very durable boxer, and he's taking his time. You know, he's dominating. He doesn't want to do anything out of the extraordinary. He's found out that he's fighting a very stubborn boxer who's got a very strong chin, and sometimes there's no need trying to, you know, force things when you're fighting such a boxer. He's got everything under his control. Like we said, pretty much taking all the 6 rounds so far. Why would you want to overexert yourself? You just take things easy so you don't get caught with some sort of sucker punch that could really mess up the whole bout for you. So he's just taking things easy. He finds his time when he feels he has to be explosive. Comes out, connects with 1 or 2, 3, 4 combinations, and, you know, gets himself on the scorecard of the judges once again.
Oh yeah, Baswaga is actually doing some good job here on the ring. And Fatai the Prince is indeed a Durable boxer, as you can see. He's doing also a good job receiving on the receiving end. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 8 rounds national super featherweight challenge fight between Akanji Moruf, who is on white trunks and brown trimmings, as fighting from the stables of the lads boxing promotion against Prince Fatai Nurudeen on green and sparkle, like I said, a silver sparkle on his green trunks.
And there we go, end of the 7th bout, and one more to go in this 8 rounds of national super featherweight challenge fight right here on the cards of the lads boxing promotion. It's season 3 of the Battle of the Ages, taking place at the indoor sports hall of the National Stadium here in Surulere, Lagos. And don't forget, the fight is brought to you in conjunction with the Nigeria Boxing Board of Control, MBBOC. Well, it's sanctioned, but it's also in conjunction with the because if they are not cooperating with the government, they can sanction, but they also provided a lot of things. They are the ones that provided all these people. They may not be here, they may not be personally involved in sanctions. So, but you're right, they are the body.
No, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you can also say in conjunction with them as well. We don't always have
I'm
to
trying
say
to learn from the big dog.
we know that they provide the technical assistance. Yeah, these other guys provide the sponsorship and the financial aspect of it. But organization, yeah, this man. Final round of it. Sign of the cross coming from Fatai Prince Nurudeen. Okay. I don't know whether that will have any
but I think every sportsman
any
does
bearing
that.
on this.
Every sportsman do that.
Not in boxing for the final round.
It wants a miracle to happen.
Well, maybe that's what it is, but you have to work for that miracle. Let's be honest with ourselves. If you don't work for the miracle, how do you get a miracle? And he almost went down there, but did the right thing. Quickly grabbed hold of Akanji Moruf, who was going to go for the kill.
Yeah.
And you see Akanji once again. This is the maturity I like about him. He knows when to turn on the heat. He knows this is the final round. Can he close it out in a flush? He wants to try and do it. But good one there, coming from both boxers.
This war.
Oh, absolute war there. And he wants to fight. Akanji Moruf wants to fight. You can see the way Fatai Nurudeen is holding on to that boxer. Doesn't want to let go because he knew that was a bit too much firepower for him to handle. And Tayo Lifer warning both boxers there.
Yes.
I think he should have been given a lot more of the warning to Prince Fatai.
He couldn't hold his punch. He had to grab his man to survive that moment.
But he also dish out a few of his own. But at the end of the day, pretty much Akanji ate all his punches and gave it back to him. Akanji needs to be a bit more clinical with his punches. I mean, if some of this, wow, oh, that's a big one. A big massive one right there.
Very massive one.
But this is how.
Big body shots.
Can he finish it up? Can this young man finish this off? I'm not expecting him to be, holding back. I expect him to go for a kill because
he has to be careful because the Prince
Fatai was rocked there. All he needed to do was follow him up. He was rocked there.
The Prince.
Another swing, a wide one. Fatai doing a great job to evade those punches. Sticking those jabs in. Another lovely jab there.
A good jab.
Going through like hot knife through butter. Another one catches him.
Good one.
Can he follow it up?
Moruf Akanji on fire.
Oh, can he finish it up? Oh, Fatai grabs hold of him. He wants to take him out. He really wants to take him out.
This is indeed firepower.
Oh no! The ring saves him. The ring saves him.
Ladies and gentlemen, Moruf
right
has
here.
proven to be a dangerous and sensational fighter in this last minute of this round. He indeed did some justice to this man called Prince Nurudeen. This is Nigerian boxing, and we are live here in the sports hall of National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos State, Nigeria. Don't forget, this bout sanctioned by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control, brought to you by the last boxing promotion tag, Battle of the Ages Season 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this is boxing, this is Nigeria, this is where boxing lives, where boxing survives.
I said it, this young man has got a great future. Look at that from the playback, the highlights of that round.
Powerful
He was
shots
absolutely
coming.
all over the place, and it does look like he saved his best for the last.
Indeed, he did that, and I'm actually glad I'm part of this boxing show tonight, because Moruf Akanji and the Prince did some justice, and indeed boxing is making some sense in Nigeria one more time.
Both boxers giving the fans what they want. I mean, Prince Fatai, we know him. He's always an ever durable boxer, but this time around also showed a flash of what he can do as well. I can only hope he can do more of that every now and then.
Oh,
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I think these two boxers deserve a round of applause. Thank you. And after 8 rounds of boxing, we now go to the judges' scorecard. Starting with George here. George, he scores it 80-72. George Constantine Agorom scores it 79-75. And George Shegun Adesanya scores it 80-72 for your winner by unanimous decision, Akanji Moruf.
Hello, with everybody for you. I did just shake hello. Put in some tell